Getting started, commit. That's the first thing. So you really need to do whatever it is you need to do to prepare yourself for making a commitment to take sugar out of your diet for however long you want. If you want to just start with one day that you'll say no to sugar, that is perfectly fine. I think it's really important that you do what you can do, what you know you'll be successful with. And it's daunting to take sugar out of your diet. I mean, I remember the first time I had a cup of coffee without cream and sugar. I mean, you couldn't have told me that that is something I would ever have done. Um, but once I did it, I realized that it was a choice that I could make over and over again. And now I have coffee black almost all the time. I say almost all the time because I don't actually drink coffee a lot. But nowadays, when I do, it's black. And that to me is outrageous. At any rate, uh, I really think you should get some information on how sugar works in your body. And there are plenty of articles, blogs, movies, videos on the internet. My personal favorite is The Skinny on Obesity. And you can find a link to that on my site, or you can just Google it. I love that it's in segments. You can watch a 12-minute segment and then another 12-minute segment whenever you have the time. And it just gives you a lot of info about what's going on with your body and sugar. Do whatever appeals to you. And if you find something particularly wonderful, please let me know so I can make a link to it. Really important that you think about what you are ready to take on. That might be a day, it might be a week, 10 days, 30 days. I don't care. However long you decide is going to be fine. And just know that for that period of time, you won't eat any sugar. And that includes wheat, dairy, which turn into sugar when digested by the body, no alcohol, and a big key here, I think, for success, at least for me, when I did the Whole30, I really appreciated the fact that there was no cheating. And if you cheated, you had to go back to day one. And that was just, I don't know, it was just clear. It was just something comforting almost about it. I knew that I'd made this commitment and that I was going to stick to it. And that if I didn't, I would just sort of go back to the beginning, square one, and start over again, which in and of itself helped me. Like on day, I don't know, 12, I was so not willing to go back to day one. That helped me sometimes get over the hump. So I really recommend it. Just know that you're not going to cheat. And if you do, you're going to just start over. Um, so hopefully you're ready to commit. You've thought about it. You know how long you're going to go without sugar. And my action steps are are really to help kind of just cement that into your psyche. So really, I think the biggest thing you can do is write it down. Get a journal, get a piece of paper. I don't care, but write a brief description of what you plan to do. And then during the day or during the evening, write what went well. Write about what the challenges were for you that day. Include how you felt physically, how you felt emotionally, and take note, excuse me, take note of anything you want to do differently the next day. There is something about keeping track of all this that is helpful. At the very least, I would recommend trying it. If it doesn't work for you, okay, I'm not going to twist your arm, but try it first. See if it works for you. Next, we've got getting your family on board.